Happy New Month. I want to give you this free gift to help you to share your wonderful New Month messages with your audience. Whether you are a professional and you want to wish your colleagues a happy new month, you are a business person, you want to wish your clients, or you are a person in ministry and you want to wish your congregation a happy new month and give them a really inspiring message that gets them pumped up for the month. And these kinds of content creation also builds what we call a know, like, and trust relationship. So it helps people to know you more, like you more, and trust you more. And you become more influential, whether you're a professional, a business person, or a person in ministry. Okay, so this is a simple way. I'm going to share a real simple way of creating a nice looking poster like this that you can use in your various social media platforms. Okay, so here we go. Now, the I typically use two software. There are two popular software for easy poster making. There's thousands of them really, but two really popular ones are Canva. Canva is the most popular, and Poster My Wall. So these are my two favorites for making quick posters in like 2 minutes or less, even sometimes. You can make a real quick poster. So the first thing to do for a new month message, this software come with, in case you didn't have any idea, some of you would already have used Canva before or other poster makers, but some may not. So I'm going to speak to every audience. So be patient with me if you already know it. Okay, so they come with different templates. So these posters you can design from scratch or you can choose from a huge chunk of templates that they already have. So one way to find out an existing template is to use the occasion you want to design for. So for instance, it's a happy new month poster I want to do. So I just search with Happy New Month. And then you see a variety of poster suggestions to you, and depending on what you like, you can choose something depending also on the platform you want to post it to. For instance, you have the long ones, you have the square ones, you have the landscape portrait. So you can really choose based on your taste and based on the use for which you want to apply the poster to. Okay, so this is Canva. I went through Canva and I didn't really see something that clicked for me in Canva, which is why it's always great to have an option. So I went to poster my wall and I clicked on it. Let's see. Okay, great. So these are the templates that came up for Happy New Month. You can see over 2,000, and this stood out for me. This stood out for me. This was nice, but it looked like somebody was in jail, so I didn't go for that. I mean, so this also was a nice one that stood out for me. So in all, these stood out for me. You can feel free to browse all the way down, but to keep this training short, I'm just moving ahead with the one I chose. So this is it. Great. So the next thing is to get a picture of you. You don't want to, while it's okay to send out a poster with a model face. I mean, these are free to use for you, but I always like to personalize it. You want to build your brand. You want to put your face out there so that people recognize you. And again, like I said, building the know, like, and trust relationship. So I want to get a picture of myself and replace the model with that. Okay, so how do I do that? First, I noticed that this picture is black and white. Of course, you can use a colored picture if you like, but I pay attention to details, and I know that this is one of the reasons I was attracted to this poster. The color scheme, the juxtaposition, of the different colors, the colored part, the black and white part. So I don't want to mess with that, too much. So I want to do my picture to look alike to some extent. If you don't have a picture that has this, if you want to really recreate this facial expression, you can just smile in front of your camera and snap a new picture. And don't worry, regardless of where you are, you can remove the background. Okay. So, but I just felt I didn't have time for that. I'm not, and I have ready-made pictures that I would like to use, and I'm not too fixated on it being a facial shot. So I went to my picture gallery. Okay, so let me quickly get that here. So I went there, and let's see, open file location. It's not here. Okay, so I went to my picture gallery where I have a lot of pictures that I have done. I actually did a photo shoot and had several pictures to use, and I would recommend you do that, because if you are going to be posting content on social, it's important to have a variety of pictures that you use. So I did a whole lot of pictures, lots and lots and lots of pictures. So, and then I chose one that I wanted to use from this all of this. So it's important to do that, invest in that. It doesn't cost so much, doesn't break the bank. I did this like 2 years ago. I think it's time to do another set now. I've done different other sets since then anyway, but I always go back to this particular stash, because I have quite a lot that were really nice there. Okay, so there's a third software I want you to know about, and this is Remove BG. So if you're doing design, this is like one of the major software you cannot do without if you are designing graphic designs, or graphic designs. Okay, so it removes the background, because some of these pictures you take in different places, but you don't want to take the background with you into the poster. So one of the ways you do that is to come to the Remove BG, and then you upload the picture you want to upload. Okay, so, but before I do that, okay, there's one missing step: converting it to black and white. I guess you can quickly find that out. Let me just quickly pull out the particular picture that I use. Okay, so this was it, and it's in colored. So you just click on the edit. So this is edit, and then you edit image, and then you convert it to black and white. You use this function. There are different editing software, picture editing software that you can use to convert to black and white. So you can just Google and research, or you can check your computer for your photo editor. So once you convert it, then you save a copy, and that's it. So once I saved the copy, then I went to Remove BG, uploaded it. So I uploaded the black and white picture. So again, I named it with a B to show that it's black and white. Okay, and then I uploaded it in the Remove BG. Once you do that, you see that voila, it's taking off the background from the picture. Okay, so there's no background now. You can see all these things shows that there's no background. So you download this. So it's a picture without a background. So it's not coming in with the background. So we're back to where the original poster we used. And this is the model. So now I want to take out the model and put my picture. So you can either click delete. Once you select it like this, you can either click delete, or you just shift it to the corner. Now I want to upload my own picture. Okay, so you click here, upload, and you pick it up from where you downloaded it. Okay, so this is it. This is where I downloaded it. So voila, it's here. So now the picture is on top. You can see it's on top of everything you put it on, because that's the latest addition to this poster. But you want it to be underneath everything, not on top. So you right click on it and say send to the bottom. Okay, great. So now it's under everything. Okay, great. So now you want to enlarge the size, make it bigger. Okay, and then you see that this poster was created originally for the month of November, and this is not November, so you want to change that. To the current month, whether July, August, whatever month you are watching this video. Okay, so you change it to the current month. You shift it around just to make sure it's not blocking your face in a funny way, so again, this really depends on your preference now, where you position it and how you position it. And then of course you want to change this also, this to July as well. July. Okay, so it says hello, happy new month, and then it says lump sum, blah blah blah. So you want to give an empowering message. So for me, July is the second half of the year, it's the beginning of the second half of the year. So I want to give a message that tells them, hey, wishing you the best as you embark on the second half. This is a time to review your year, how far you've gone, your successes for the first half, and and your challenges and what you want to do better for the next half. So that will be my main message. But I just want to give an empowering message for the poster. Okay, so this was what I designed, I developed. I typically have an AI writing software, artificial intelligence software, that I use to generate some of these messages. So I just took some from it and then edited to my taste. Unlock the greatness in you and soar to new heights this month. So that's it. So that's short enough. And if you Okay, so unlock the greatness and soar to new heights this month. Great. So if you did something you don't like, maybe I moved this here and you want to undo it, there's an undo button here. So you undo, and if you mistakenly undid it, or you after undoing you discover that, oh, I want it back, so you can redo here. Okay, so these two buttons are great. Or you can do Control Z if you want to undo, and then you move on. Now there's a space here to add a logo. So if you have a logo, great, you can add it here. For me, I have a logo. Let me just quickly do that. So again, you can remove background for your logo. Some logos come in with some background, like mine had this white background that I didn't want, so I removed background. So let me just add the logo. So this is my logo without the background. Okay, so if I discovered that if I put it here, because the color of my logo is dark, the background is dark, it will not be visible. It won't be very visible. So I decided to move my logo to the lighter background. Okay, so that it can be visible. So you can take some liberty with the design, changing the locations of some of the design. But I try to minimize my own changes because it will alter the look of the poster, and I love the poster based on the look. So I try to minimize, my creativity in this poster. Some people just change everything and it starts looking really funny. So it was professionally done by expert softwares, so I try not to tamper with it too much. Okay, so here I just put, if you have a social media page handle, you can put it there. But I just use the hashtag. I just use hash finish strong. That's usually my main message going into the second half of the year. We're looking at, doubling up and finishing the year strong. Okay, so you just give your message, you just type it here, and whatever else, if you want to write your phone number or whatever else you want to write, you can just put them all here, your website, your phone number, or your social media handles. So that's it. And the last thing is really, you either save and keep for use if you are doing this earlier in advance, or you download. So you just click, and when you download, it automatically saves. So you click on download, and this is the free version, so we are using free, and you just click download. If you want it a higher resolution, better quality, then you can subscribe. It's just a few dollars per month. So this is essentially in a few minutes, in a really few minutes, less than 5 minutes, you are done with this poster. Okay, so happy new month to you, and wishing you a really empowering month where you get to connect with all the people you love and want to share your inspiring message with. Okay, so stay tuned, follow my social media handles for more empowering and useful tips on productivity. God bless you.